Hello, Jen Gibbs here with the Utah Shores Real Estate Team, and I have some tips for you on helping you net the most from the sale of your home. This is going to be a day that we talk about staging and preparing your home to be shown and toured, and just to get those buyers in there to experience your home and see its best side. And let's talk about how you can prepare yourself to get those higher offers, to get those buyers competing and vying for it because your home is so wonderful. What is gonna make them feel that emotional attachment that's gonna wanna pay more than anybody else so that they for sure get this home because it's so awesome. So I have a quick, easy rule of 3 to remember. And so the first D, we have 3 Ds. The first D is deep clean. Your house can never be too clean. Everyone is wanting to, if they're buying your home, they're buying a used home or pre-owned home, however you want to look at it. But everyone compares everything to new, right? If you're shopping for a car, even though you know it's a used car, you want it to be as close to brand new as possible, right? That's kind of the illusion you create for yourself as a buyer. So everyone that's going to come through your home and tour it is going to be hoping it's as close to new as possible. And one way we can help them have that experience is to take away any of the lived-in traces. We want it to smell fresh and clean, and there's lots of great cleaning chemicals and things that we can use. Just the act of cleaning your home itself really freshens it, clears the air, and you kind of have the lingering smell of clean. There's some great devices that you can use also to give that smell of clean off. I work closely with Moji Life, and they've got a great, very safe diffuser that has a great lemon smell, so it smells like a lemony, fresh cleaning scent, if that's of interest. But the idea is we want it to feel clean. We want it to not have any ick factor, because if there's ick factor, people will be like, I like it, but okay, I guess I can overlook. No, we don't want them to have to overlook anything. We want them wowed by your house so that they're gonna pay the most amount possible, right? That's what we want. And so that deep clean, don't be afraid, you know, as you're budgeting a few hundred or a couple $1,000s to get your home ready to go to market, you may be doing minor repairs and that kind of thing. Budget some of it for staging, and maybe to have a professional cleaner come in and take care of the blinds, take care of the window tracks, take care of the nooks and crannies that maybe escape your normal cleaning routine, washing walls, things like that. And don't feel bad if you have those things that need attention. Most people do, and it's okay to hire a professional to just make sure it is spick and span, so everywhere everyone looks, they just be like, wow, this is in great shape. It also psychologically will kind of plant the seed that this home has been well cared for. So if the things I can see are really clean and tidy and kept up well, maybe the plumbing and the things I can't see have also been kept up well, right? So we want them feeling that secure, the very safe place that they can hope that this might be the home for them, right? So first is deep clean. The second one is to depersonalize. So this involves taking down anything that might alienate any buyer. We want the largest buyer pool coming in to see your home and feeling comfortable there and being able to visualize themselves in the surroundings, right? So if you have family pictures or that kind of thing, they're gonna walk in and kind of feel like they're in somebody else's house. But we wanna set the stage like this is a model home, you know, to them in their mind. We want them to feel like this is a blank canvas. This is where I can envision my couch over here and my paintings on the wall. And we don't wanna have to have them go through the mental work of taking down your family portrait and imagining theirs there. We want it to just be very neutral, where they can attach themselves with the least amount of effort, right? Because the more attached they are, the more likely they'll offer higher on your home. So we want to also depersonalize just from a standpoint of security, specifically if you have children, you have pictures of your children around, realize that if you're joining us with the Utah Shores team and trusting us to market your home, we put you everywhere. Every website will have pictures of your home, and if your children's pictures are up, those will appear online together with your address, and we would never want you to risk any kind of exposure like that. We want to keep you and yours safe. So just something to consider. Do go ahead and pull down all those personal kinds of items, replace them with something, you know, from Hobby Lobby, inexpensive, but something that would feel cute instead of just bare. And then also anything that is of a particular personality style. Maybe you're a hunter and you have guns and camouflage and that kind of thing, and it really suits your taste. But you know, if you have a vegan coming through your home, you know, I don't know if you want to sell your home to any particular style of person, but the idea is maybe that person wouldn't feel connected to a home that had hunting kinds of things. It's just one example. And so we want everyone to feel comfortable in your home, regardless of what they eat or where they worship or their political affiliation or anything like that. So we want to be very neutral. Again, think of yourself as kind of you're turning your home into a model home, and that also helps you detach from the home, and it changes it from this is your home into this is a house, this is my largest investment maybe, and I'm going to go ahead and market it and get the most return on my investment as possible, and that's my job as your agent to help you and coach you to do that. So D1 is deep clean, D2 is depersonalize, and D3 is declutter. So again, we're going for that model home feel, because how much do people pay for model homes? Top dollar, right? Builders generally never would reduce the price of a brand new home, specifically one that is being built to suit. So we want them to have that feeling and illusion of entering and feeling like your home is worth just as much as that model home, right? So think of what you see, or if you see HGTV, how do things look there? It's very clean and empty, open surfaces, clean tops of countertops, simple hangings on the walls, maybe, you know, a small grouping or a large piece of art, but certainly not cluttered. Clutter takes the mind in several different directions, and it can become confusing and overwhelming, and an overwhelmed mind will not make a commitment or a decision. It just feels like too much to handle, and so they may look and leave, and we want them to look and want to stay in your home, right? And so just think declutter. Often I recommend, even if you don't feel like you have a lot of clutter in your home, you'll be amazed if you just get a small storage unit or find somewhere off property, or even in the garage if that is your only option, to just take as much as possible down from the walls, down from the decor, open up the rooms, remove any excess furniture. Think about the rule of 3 in decorating, where you may have a sofa and an entertainment center and then a side table, and if you have those 3 items, that really opens up the space. Again, we want to let the buyers experience the space in your home and not give them a tour of what you own, right? Not the furnishings. It's about the home and the space there, so they can imagine their own things. So don't be shy about just getting that storage unit, pull out almost everything. And I would encourage you maybe even to go and visit a model home or two and just say, how does it feel? Like, how does my home feel compared to the model home? And as close as we can get that, then the more chance you have of getting that top dollar when we go to invite people in to show them and they begin to offer in your home. So I hope those 3Ds are helpful. And again, as you have questions, we're happy to answer them. Myself, Jen Gibbs, is a listing specialist here on the Utah Shores Real Estate team, and we're glad to help in any way we can, including if you're just getting started in this process and you want your home value explained to you by a professional instead of an algorithm, which there's going to be a lot of different kinds of numbers and insights, you know, when we can sit down together and talk specifically about what you've done to your home and the upgrades you have in the neighborhood you're in and how that affects your value. So we're happy to do that at no charge for you. So do reach out. There's going to be a link associated with this video, and so I would be happy to have your comments and your feedback and help in any way I can. Thanks so much. This is Jen Gibbs with the Utah Shores Real Estate team, helping you move forward.